Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a very herbal powder which is extremely good for digestion. It's typically called faki in the Gujarati home where I belong to, and also known as the Methi Ajwain and Kala Namak and Jeera powder, right? So all these ingredients that I'm going to be adding today, roasting them and blending into a powder is essential for to maintain a good digestive system. So in case you have from constipation to stomach upset or loose motion or worms, a lot of different types of stomach and bacterial infections, this particular powder is a herbal remedy for a lot of these things. In fact, having it on a regular basis at home is also a great thing. So without wasting any time, let me just dive right in and show you how to make it. So into my pan, I'm just going to preheat it, and into my preheated pan, I'm going to first roast a few ingredients and then combine it into a mixer grinder and blend into a powder. So the first is methi, which is also known as the fenugreek seeds. So I'm going to add that, which is extremely important because the bitterness of the methi is what is very important for our diet. And this is jeera, right? So I've used the regular cumin seeds, which is jeera. So you can also use, there's something, I think there is another version of the jeera which is also you can use. And this is ajwain, which is carom seeds, which is extremely important for the stomach as well. So I'm going to roast all of these three ingredients until you get a roasted aroma for about a minute, not more than that. Ensure you roast on medium heat. And because we've added the jeera and ajwain, you'll notice that after some time they start spluttering and splashing all over. At that stage, you know that it's roasted and you can turn off the heat. So I'm just going to roast it. It's going to be about a minute before I can make it into a powder. Notice that the jeera and the ajwain have started to splutter, and at this stage I'm going to reduce the heat, and the fenugreek seeds have also started changing color. And when that happens and you notice that, quickly turn off the heat because it will continue to roast in this heat, and they'll continue to splutter as well. So once this is done and once it cools down, I'm going to put it into a mixer grinder and blend it all along with the rest of the ingredients which I'm going to show you. So now I'm going to grind the roasted powder. I'm going to add it into my mixer grinder. And to this I have dry ginger powder. Ginger is again a very good digestive aid. And this is hing, Asafoetida, which is extremely good for flatulence, any type of stomach ailments, you have gastric problems, it's very good for the stomach. And this is Kala Namak. It's again a very good for the stomach and for the digestion, and has a lot of benefits as well. So now I'm going to simply blend all this to make a nice smooth powder. So now that I've blended it into a nice smooth powder, notice it's ground really nicely. It should be a nice fine powder. You don't want any texture to it because you will find all of it coming into your taste and you might not like it. Right, so this is a very, very healthy powder. There are multiple ways that you can eat it. One of the most popular ways is to mix it into your chash, which is your buttermilk, or top it on top of a yogurt and then eat it. Or mix it along with some curd rice and then eat it, because curd is also a good natural probiotic, and along with this herbal powder it'll help in all of your digestive problems. So do give this recipe a try. Keep like a small pack of this powder stored in your freezer compartment so that it never goes stale and rancid. It'll always remain fresh, and then use it as and when required. Just so all you have to do is to take like about a quarter teaspoon for a katori of dahi, and that should be good enough. And a lot of times to my children, what I do is I just take a quarter teaspoon of this and then put like a good amount of dahi and just put it into the mouth like a medicine, and they just have it as well. It's very good for all their gastric issues that come up with seasonal changes. So I hope you get to try this recipe. Do give it a try. When you do, don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below, because I'll always be looking to hear back from you. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.